Welcome back. Every time you see me, my face is going to be a little bit less fat every single time at this stage. So 7 weeks out today, we're going to run through a push session today. Basically what I'll do as well is I'm going to run through my 3 favorite chest movements that I basically have in every single push session and what I have done for the last few years as well. So I'll run through that as we go through today. We're going to start off with a bit of mobility work, a bit of ab work, just kind of firing the back and open the scapula as well. And then we'll get cracking into our first movement, which will be a single arm side raise, Y raise, you want to call it that. So we'll get cracking into that in a second. You want to take same or you want to take 15?
I'm going to take same.
Yeah. Right, so quick update on where we are so far at 7 weeks out. So up until now it's been really straightforward, and even now it still is, but there's this kind of like switch that turns where you come over the hill and then you're like, right, this is it, and you can start it, you're like, right, from here it's going to get a lot more difficult. In the last couple of days it's been there, so I reckon from here it will start getting harder, you know, and this is the part that, you know, I love about a prep, the difficulty of it as well. So food hasn't changed in the last maybe 8 weeks, 9 weeks, literally the same, and it's just constantly dropping every single week at the moment as well. There's been a couple of adjustments to lipolytics, etc., and there was an increase in steps, but other than that, that's the only adjustments made. So Cooper said he probably will push things on a little bit over the next like 4 to 7 days, depending on how I'm responding, but I'm expecting a food drop over the next week, which should really drive things forward. But it's coming off very smoothly at the moment. Conditioning is starting to come through, so that's where we're at. 7 big weeks to go, 7 weeks tomorrow, and yeah, from here, expect me as the videos go on to get a little bit quieter, unless I'm probably going to be full of pre-workout because I'm going to need it. So. With that set of pec deck I done there, that's literally just to kind of get some blood into the chest. As I say, it wasn't difficult, it wasn't a failure, it wasn't fatiguing me at all, just literally to get some blood in there. It feels full already now, so now as I go into my first press and movements, I can literally connect straight away, and I feel like I have a much better contraction as well. So simply just trying to get that more muscle connection and a bit of blood in there before I go into a bigger movements. Yeah. Yep. The first of 3 movements that I like having in a session for chest development is an incline press. So today for us it's a strive press. Now this is more of a high incline, but any sort of incline press, whether that be dumbbell, Smith machine, barbell, machine, high incline or low incline, I feel like having an incline press in there for really the top line, the upper chest, for me personally, it's one of my favorites, no matter what exercise it is. I feel like a lot of people lack upper chest, especially myself as well. So I feel like, having an incline movement in there to really prioritize this is super important. And that's why we do it before any flat press, because we're fresh, we're not fatigued, and we're going in being able to pour as much energy as we can into the weaker area of our chest, so to speak. Fucking noodle arms. Jesus. Last warm up. One thing you will hear me or Cuba say during sets as well is row it down. So when we're in presses, we think about, as we're coming down, we don't just think about controlling it. We think about like imagine you're in a row and you're like rowing that bar into yourself. So we think about rowing the way into ourselves. So even on the way down, you're not just thinking about bringing it down slow. We're actually thinking about trying to tear the fibers on the way down as well, by kind of like really dragging it down with the pecs, stretching and then contracting. So trying to make the most out of every part of the rep, not just the concentric, making it hard basically. Let's go. I'm trying. There we go. Yes. Perfect. Okay, so numbers are kind of holding pretty well at the moment on push. For me, really, when I see bodyweight coming down, push usually suffers a little bit in terms of my pressing, just because of leverages and, you know, not feeling as kind of like supported maybe in movements. But everything's holding. Like, I'm fighting for numbers. That's matched from the last session as well. And I'm like 2 kilo down from the last session of this, so I'll take that. Other sessions, I'm still progressing. Legs, pull, they're still moving forwards. But yeah, honestly at this stage, I'm really, really happy to hold numbers within push sessions while keeping the execution the same, because if execution falls, but I'm matching numbers, it's pointless. So you'll see, like, I try and keep the form the same every single week, and then keep them numbers. Come on. That was 8 reps. The first set was matched, but we haven't done the second set on that for a few weeks, so I think it's like 2 reps. Yeah, they felt good. Oh. So, that's nice, that's a nice pump. That's a nice pump. Again, we don't chase a pump. I said this before, but I feel like when you have really good form, and you're taking sets to failure, the pump just comes as a byproduct of that. So, yeah, it's always nice coming out with a pump, even though we're not chasing loads of reps, just trying to fucking get a pump, basically. But yeah, don't even know what I'm saying. Nice. Up to 3 movements that I like to include in every session for chest or push is a flat press variation. So today we are using the Gym Lego flat press, but again, you know, we've used a lot of different, you know, pieces over the last while in previous splits. So flat dumbbells, flat Smiths, flat prime. There's so many different variations of a flat press, but personally, this is my second chest movement that I always like to include. So that's an incline press of some sort, and also a flat press of some sorts. Again, it's going to be person dependent on what feels the best for you. So don't just see someone doing like this machine and jump in and be like, right, this is going to grow my chest. No, it depends on how you connect with it, what your mechanics are like, and what you actually get from the exercise. So mess around with these different presses and see what feels best for you. Cunt. That's why C position makes such a big difference. That's C position. I jumped in there and it was still on the setting from Cuba, and it's like a different exercise completely. So that's why we write our settings down, so the next time we go back in, we know what setting it was on, because it felt like a completely different exercise. As soon as I unracked it, the handles were like down here, and I was like, that feels completely different. So it's important that different settings of seats, etc., they make a big difference. Lovely.
Big strong fucking race. Stay tight, get tight, yeah?
Seconds.
Let's go. 3, 2, 1 in.
All right.
Let's go then.
Okay.
Strong.
Yeah, actually, just hold this bit here. Yeah, perfect. Yeah, my bar now. Yeah, oh yeah.
Strong. Try hard.
Oh.
Balls and hard. Yes!
Oh.
There we fucking go. Hard.
Oh.
Hard.
Oh. Oh.
Try hard.
Oh. Oh.
Go again. Push hard, come on. Try to complete that. Perfect, you're on centric. Stay within control. Beautiful.
Yeah,
Hold on,
thank
that's
you.
it.
Lovely.
Good man.
There was no 9th rep. I thought there was, but that felt really good. Really good. Again, it's matched, so We will take that. No, I'll be okay. I'll be okay. Thank you. Yep.
Let's go.
Oh, yes. Oh, yeah. 3, 2, 1. Yeah.
Let's go.
Oh.
Good, strong.
Oh.
Good.
Oh.
Good.
Oh.
Good. Come on. Good.
Yep. Oh. I know it will come, but the fact here I can just keep digging at the moment is good because I need to dig to obviously get glutes off, so the fact I'm not really flattening out is good. But literally every day at the moment it's a bit better. Like every morning I wake up and like, it's a bit better. Oh, because that's set 5 now, isn't it? Yeah.
I find that the hardest one.
Yeah. Yeah. Ah. Okay. 3, 2. Yeah. Yeah. My bad. Yeah. Oh. 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 Oh.
Come on. Oh, you.
Yep.
I thought it looked cool.
I'd rather a spot. I'm sorry, guys. A spot means more than actually getting it on camera. Oh. 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 Okay, so the third exercise of the 3 that I will always have in a chest or a push day for chest is some sort of fly. So a pec deck, a cable fly, they're my 2 kind of go-tos today. We are doing a standing cable fly. And again, you know, any fly is going to do the job here, but what we're trying to do here after obviously the heavy pressing and kind of really kind of loading things. We're still trying to take things as heavy as we can here to failure, but you will see like we're really focusing on really opening up the chest, letting the kind of the scapula retract, and then as we contract, we're thinking about driving the biceps, like thinking about driving that upper arm across the body so the pec contracts. So like really open up, as you will see, and then from there, really drive it in. And from here, we're looking at, I almost think about trying to get my biceps to touch. I'm trying to get them to touch. I'm not thinking about hands, I think about biceps. They're never going to touch. When I think about that, straight away, this is on a lot more. So incline press, a flat press, and a fly. They're my 3 staples. Oh man. No, it's definitely the other way. Oh yeah. Fuck you hell. Oh. With tricep work, I don't overcomplicate things. You know, you'll see a lot of the time people are like, oh, what is the best movement for a bicep or a tricep? Or, you know, a lot of the time it's just like, what fucking feels good? You know, what feels good for you, and what can you kind of progress safely as well? Like it's not rocket science. Like it's like for us, we actually started doing this a few weeks ago. We trialed and it actually feels absolutely fantastic. So we've been progressing that, and it works very nice. When, for example, like this just doesn't feel good, or we kind of max out, you know, our progressions on this, etc. as well, we probably just switch over to maybe a crossover extension or a single arm push down. So we don't overcomplicate it. Does it feel good? Great. Can we progress it? Great. Let's do it. And you know, I know we look a lot into training, but a lot of the time, you know, if it feels good, amazing. So just don't overcomplicate it. At the end of the day, just fucking train hard. You know, yes, put some thought process behind what you're doing, but at the same time, once you have your sessions there, just enjoy them and just enjoy how they feel, and just take them all the way, without overthinking it during sessions. you know. Oh man. Fucking hell, that's horrible. With a side raise, you will actually see on that, I'm actually not pulling like directly out to the side. You would see my hands are like 30 degrees in front of me. So I'm almost like nearly pulling out in front of me to an extent, rather than back here. Try it for yourself, you'll see exactly what I mean in terms of like nailing the side out a bit more. I feel like me, when I come out like right to the side with the upper arm, straight away, look, my traps like connect in. But if I'm bringing it just 30 degrees in front of me, no traps, and all on side out, so try it and see what you think. I'll always record sets, not just to post on social media. The majority of them I don't post, but just to see what I can improve, how I can get better. Because a lot of the time you can't see that because you don't look at yourself. So if you see videos, you can actually see, and I think that's how my training has really, really improved over the last while. Obviously having a training partner who's going to call you out massively helps as well. But then looking at videos and being like, right, I know where that could have been better. I think it's super important, rather than just being completely ignorant to it and just being like, yeah, that was grand. But realistically, there's always room to improve, no matter what level you're at. So obviously 4 shows in 7 weeks, so what will I do after that? Like, am I going to do any more shows? I don't know, to be honest with you. I really don't. Like, I'm just enjoying this prep at the moment. I'm just kind of enjoying the process, even though it's cliche. But let's just see what happens. Let's see how I am at this first show, because I have no idea what I'm going to look like. It's been a long time since I've been on stage, so I just want to get up there beside people and be like, right, am I shit? Am I half decent? Where do I stand? And once I come off stage and see pictures and see what level I'm at, that'll tell me more. But until then, bring my best, box that first show off, and then let's just see what happens. In terms of, probably what's most difficult about this prep so far, from a diet's perspective, it's been absolutely fine. But one thing I'm struggling with to an extent is kind of switching off. So like in the evening, I have that switch off time from work and I'll sit down, and I just cannot sit down. Like I'll sit on the sofa for, you know, 10, 15 minutes, I'll turn something on, and my brain is just elsewhere. Like it is just not there. You know, it's just kind of thinking about things. Because I'm so productive when I'm dieting, I'm just thinking of like different ideas and stuff, and I just cannot sit and focus. So I'll sit down, I'll get up, I'll just do something, and I just want to be able to sit down and just fucking chill out, basically. But yeah, that's the only thing that frustrates me at the moment, because yeah, I want to be able to switch off mentally a little bit, but I just can't. But it's not a bad thing. But yeah, that's the only thing I can really pick out. But yeah, that is today's session boxed off. 7 weeks out. Don't even know what I'm trying to say. This is good. But no, 7 weeks out. That's that session boxed off. Like I said, a push session. I'm basically going through 3 tips or 3 movements that I will always have in a push session, a chest session. So hopefully you took something from it, and hopefully you enjoyed, you know, taking a look through that session as well. And yeah, that is it from me. Little prep update, chest session, and we'll crack on with these videos all the way through to show day and show day as well. So I don't know what I'm doing after shows, but I know for a fact that Jem is going to be doing a few international ones as well. So we will be traveling. I think we'll be going to Italy the week after. So we will be going different places. So I will take you along, and a little bit more than just being in this Ultraflex for most videos. So as always, guys, I appreciate it. Thank you very, very much for watching. And yeah, I'll catch you in the next one.